Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today we're going to continue with Sarah Bombranick's Simple Abundance, 365 Days to a Balanced and Joyful Life. March 7th, Outfitting a Comfort Drawer. Life requires that we prepare ourselves for the inevitable times that try our souls, particularly on those days when we push past our comfort zone in the pursuit of our authentic self. After tough days, when I want to pull the covers over my head and never come out again, I've discovered that when worn to a raveling, my comfort drawer is a lovely prescription for frazzled hearts and minds. My refuge is the bottom drawer of my dresser, where I stockpile small indulgences throughout the year. But many of my comforts were originally gifts that I simply saved for whenever a homegrown unhappiness remedy might be required. Let's see what we find. A box of chocolate truffles, miniature one-serving sized fruit cordials, and after-dinner drinks, an aromatherapy bath treatment to promote serenity, assorted new-to-me cozy mystery novels, a small vial of Bach's Rescue Remedy, a homeopathic essence available at health food stores, a velvet herbal sleeping pillow to induce pleasant dreams, a satin eye mask to shut out distractions, rose-scented bubble bath and talc, old love letters tied with a silk ribbon, a scrapbook of personal mementos, a tin of fancy biscuits, and an assorted gift sampler of unusual teas. Notice the simply abundant pattern of pleasure. Here is all that is required for the spoiling and pampering of a world-weary woman: a fabulous bath, something scrumptious to nibble, something sentimental to conjure up happy memories, something lovely to sip, and something delightful to read. Now change your sheets, fill your hot water bottle, and assemble a half-dozen white votive candles on a tray. Place the tray on your dresser in front of a mirror. Strike a match and ceremoniously create your own northern lights. Play some soothing music and put on your favorite pajamas or a nightgown. Get into bed and luxuriate. If this doesn't work, take 2 aspirins and call me in the morning. When outfitting your comfort drawer, be sure to line it with a patterned shelf paper that makes you happy just to look at it, and tuck in some scented sachets so that the drawer will delight your senses. Wrap your comforts in pretty jewel-colored tissue paper and tie them with beautiful ribbons. This way, when you open your drawer, you'll see a dazzling array of wonderful presents, gifts from the heart for the most deserving woman you know. March 8th, Taking the Plunge. Simplicity gains importance in our lives as we begin to make peace with ourselves. This is because we gradually come to the inner awareness that we don't need to gild the lily. Some of the trappings can be relinquished because the real thing is finally ready to be revealed. I call this point the simple abundance process, taking the plunge, because it involves a courageous leap of faith in the most intimate way, exploring the way we express ourselves to the outside world through our personal appearance. But this is much more than just how we dress or style our hair. It's about the many subtle ways we choose to either celebrate or conceal our authenticity. It's about finally acknowledging and accepting the woman within. It's about learning to become comfortable with who we really are. We are not born all at once, but by bits, the body first and the spirit later. Mary Anton, the Slavic American novelist and immigration activist, wrote in her stunning 1912 novel, The Promised Land. Our mothers are racked with the pains of our physical birth. We ourselves suffer the longer pains of our spiritual growth. The famed French feminist writer and philosopher Simone de Beauvoir put it another way: one is not born a woman, one becomes one. This becoming takes time. We need time to consider, time to reflect, time to make creative choices, time to emerge from the cocoon, time to clean out our closets, and time to clear away psychic cobwebs so that we may pare down to our essence. Some of us have remained dormant for years, oblivious of our genuine beauty, drugged senseless by our own numbing disapproval, nagging doubts, and benign neglect. Coping strategies that once brought a sense of relief now only offer regret. To undo the damage and reconnect with our authentic selves, we need to take the plunge, confident that spirit is holding the net. Above all, we need to treat ourselves gently with the kindness we would bestow on amnesiacs who need the patient reassurance as well as reintroduction to their true identities. This is something that really resonates deeply with me because for a really long time, I wasn't being my authentic self, and sometimes I still feel like I'm not being truly my authentic self. I'm still trying to be things to other people, and I'm coming to the realization that I'm doing it for I don't know if it's approval or acceptance, and every time I do this, people take. And people take and take and take, and they'll keep taking because I keep giving. And I'm not really doing what I know is right for me. And so I really need to take the time and really spend time working on my true authentic self and who I know I'm supposed to be and what I know I'm supposed to do so that I can help those that I know that I'm supposed to help. Are you really working on trying to become your true authentic self? Drop a note in the comments and let us know what it is that you struggle with. I know one of the things that I struggle with is imposter syndrome. And I know I'm not alone. There are so many people that struggle with imposter syndrome. So, my brain's constantly trying to talk me out of doing things because it's telling me, you don't know what you're doing. No one will listen to you. Who do you think you are? Why do you think you deserve this? And it's a struggle. It's a constant struggle. It's a battle to try and get myself to the place where I know I need to be, because there's nothing worse than battling your mind and the thoughts that are constantly going through them. So until tomorrow, I hope you have an amazing, blessed, and authentic day.